Hi everyone, my name is Paige Sochovka. I'm an international board certified lactation consultant and the director of lactation services here at JANZ Medical Supply. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of our breastfeeding and our pump education that we have here. Today, we are going to talk about all the things that you need to know to decide if this pump, the Cimilre S5 Plus, is the right one for you. Here at JANZ, we believe in supporting you to find a pump that is truly best for you, your situation, and the goals that you want for your breastfeeding or your pumping journey. So first off, let's talk about what all comes in the box. What do you get with the pump? So first thing, of course, you're going to definitely get the pump. You're going to get the charger that it comes with, and you are going to get a couple different other goodies. So this is the setup on how it's assembled, but let me break it down and show you what it all looks like and what the pieces are. So you're going to get a set of tubing, so that would be two of these tubes. They connect directly into the pump itself, just like that in the port. Then you are going to get two backflow protectors. Now these backflow protectors are what prevents milk from going inside the tubing and into the motor of the pump. So they are super important and definitely a safety precaution for you. You are going to get two sets of flanges. So that's this part. These flanges are going to come in a 24 and a 28. If you don't know that you should be sizing your nipple to find the right flange size for you and you don't know why it's important, watch the video. I'm going to link it down below. It's definitely something that you should be doing before you have your baby. Then you're going to get two of these guys. They are duckbills. They go right at the bottom of your flange piece. They are responsible for the suction. So if this is not inserted correctly, or if you see some sort of hole in the duckbill, or you see gaping in the bottom of it, that means it is either damaged or worn and it needs to be replaced. And now when you use a damaged or worn duckbill, the suction is going to be affected. It may not suction at all, or it may just half power suction, but it's definitely important to maintain these silicone pieces. And then you're going to get two of these milk containers, bottles, and then you also get two of the bottle nipples and the caps and the locking ring that come with it. So you can pump directly into the bottle, and you can either just use the cap or the nipple if you want to. But that's all what comes in the box. Now let's talk features on this pump. So first, we can see that it is a smaller pump. It is definitely lightweight, so it's pretty compact, easy to use on the go if you're using it in and outside your house for whatever reason. That's a bonus. Next, we have rechargeable battery. So it is a portable pump. That's something that is just, you have to have. It is so important for so many moms. So it has a rechargeable battery, and it has about 3 hours of pumping time on a full battery. Now, suction. So there is 12 different levels of suction. So I like that there's so many options because it gives you the ability to really fine tune what is most comfortable, what is best for you, and what your body responds to. The pump has two different settings inside of it. So when you first turn it on, it's going to be in massage mode. I'll turn it on right here. You can kind of see it, hear it. So what this massage mode is, it is going to be mimicking the baby's latch at the beginning of the breastfeed. So it's going to be short, fast sucking bursts to elicit the letdown response of the mother. A letdown is when the milk flows at faster rates. So if we listen to it, so it's very short, fast. Now letdown mode. So letdown mode on this pump is going to be when you have the suction levels at 6 or higher. So if you're pumping on any of those suction levels, you're going to be in letdown mode, and you'll also see an icon that says letdown. Or it's called expression mode, excuse me. So massage mode, expression mode. Expression and letdown mode, they are the same thing. You will see icons that indicate both of them. But basically, this mode mimics the baby's latch during a letdown when baby is having stronger, longer pulls of suction to express, remove more milk. And the pump does the same thing. So we can hear We'll go back to massage mode, short, faster, and then up top is letdown or expression mode. They're longer, stronger pulls. And that's how it works because on this pump, you can't just simply change it to letdown mode. It's indicated on the section, so it follows the shorter, softer suck burst to elicit the letdown, and then when you are having a letdown, it has stronger, longer pulls of suction to remove the most amount of milk available. So the most unique feature on this pump is definitely going to be the dual motor feature. So it is unique because most pumps have one motor for the whole pump for each breast. Now the Cimilre S5 is unique because it has one motor per breast. And with that, it also allows you to have a lot more customization and control on how you want to pump and what settings. So I really like that. You just have so much more user control with this because of the dual motor feature. So you can have one breast on a high setting, suction setting, and then the other breast on a lower suction setting if you want. You can also have one breast in letdown mode or expression mode and the other breast in massage mode. So you can really have full user control on how you want to do it, and this allows you to really play with it to find what feels most comfortable and best for you on each breast. So this feature is definitely helpful for a lot of different ways. Do you absolutely need a dual motor pump? Maybe not, but it's definitely a really amazing feature to have. So I like that. I like the dual motor feature for a couple different reasons. We have common things called a slacker boo. It's where you have one breast that produces significantly less milk than the other. So you could use this dual motor feature to help increase your milk supply on one breast to round out your overall supply. So that's nice. You could use it, let's say if you have one breast that is more sensitive to the other. So you could have a lower section on the more sensitive breast. Maybe that you guys are just starting off with breastfeeding and you're having some damage or soreness, or maybe you have an older baby who latched on and did the nip lash where they really stretched your nipple and now it's sore. You know, you can have control as far as what you're feeling that day, which is helpful. Let's backtrack into the full idea on the suction. So this is a very powerful pump. The suction range is from 60 millimeters of mercury, that's units of vacuum pressure, and it can go up to 295. That is very, very high, very powerful, but you're not stuck into, you know, only pumping on the lower end or only pumping on the higher. You have full 12 settings of control, so you can decide what you want. And I like that because it's versatile, because some moms are more sensitive and some moms really like to feel a stronger suction. They respond best. So it has something for everyone, whichever way you fall. And that's something hard to guess, especially if this is your first baby and you're pregnant and you're not sure where your sensitivity levels is. So it gives you just a versatile option with those ranges. Now, something to note with this is hospital grade pumps. So hospital grade pumps are classified as hospital grade when they meet two classifications, two requirements. So one of them is when the pump is designed for multiple users, and the other is having a very strong, powerful suction. So the suction, it has to be at least 300 millimeters mercury. Again, the Cimilre S5 Plus, it's 295. That is very much the same, very minute difference there. So in my eyes, because of how powerful this pump can be, I see it as a personal use, hospital grade suction strength. So a personal hospital pump is how I view this pump, because this very much is one of the most powerful pumps that we do have and carry at JANZ. Now, I like how it has the option of being so powerful. This is really good for moms in a couple different situations. So if you foresee yourself in a situation where you might qualify or be a candidate for a hospital grade pump, I would recommend this pump for you. So those situations would be something like you're anticipating preterm labor or having a NICU stay, maybe medical conditions for baby or yourself, twins, anything of those natures. or just in general, you are concerned about having a low milk supply. This would be a great pump for you in those situations. Okay, so let me show you the functions of the pump. So you're going to press the on button, power button, and you're going to see two sides. And you can change them or you can sync them. So when I press up or down, they both go. So they're synced. So if you want to unsync them, you're going to hit the sync button again and select. And then we're going to go up or down, and that will change it. Now, if you want to go to the other side, you would hit select again, and now you're toggled between the other breasts, and you can change the suction independently. Now remember, so there's this black bar that you can see on both sides of the pump. This bar indicates where the levels of massage mode and expression mode is. So for this one, we're going down. Now we can see that the icon is down here and it says massage, and then the icon up here says expression. So they are in those two different modes. One breast is in one is the other. And the way that you get into those modes is dependent on how high of a suction that you actually have while you are pumping. And if, let's say you want to sync them up again real quick, just hit the sync button and it will fall to the lowest one. And that is just a quick overview on how you do that. One other last thing, let's say you want to only pump one breast at a time. You can press pause on one side, and now there's no suction on that motor, and we're just suctioning on this one, and we can bump it up as much as we want. Hey, we want to turn it back on. Let's hit sync again, and here it'll come back to a low setting for both. And that is the quick overview of how we use this pump, the interfaces of the functions of it. So for me, as a lactation consultant, the biggest things that I want to know about a pump is if it can meet my 3 requirements or my 3 pillars of what I believe a pump should do. And this kind of determines on how I recommend that pump. So the things I want to know is if it is strong enough to establish your mature milk coming in, so establish your milk supply. If it is strong enough to maintain your milk supply if you start pumping regularly. And if it is reliable, strong enough to increase your milk supply if you ever needed to. Those are the 3 things that pumps are meant to do. So it's important to know if they can. So for me, this pump does meet all 3 of those pillars. It goes above and beyond with all the customization, the setting controls, the suction power. Now, because this pump does meet those 3 pillars, I would classify this pump as a primary pump, a powerhouse, tried and true. It's a safety net. So whatever situation you find yourself into, this pump can support you through, whether everything goes as planned or something happens that wasn't planned and maybe you're struggling or having concerns. This pump is a safety net. It is a powerhouse. You can rely on it. Now, because of that and just the general full user control, the dual motor feature, the high suction, I would recommend this pump for pretty much any mom. It's very versatile, whether you are sensitive, whether you're not, whether you like full customization or if you want to keep things simple. I like it for most moms. So if you are a new mother and you do not have a primary pump, this is a primary pump. I believe that all moms should have a primary pump first, just in case a situation pops up that they didn't plan for and they know that the pump can support them through their journey. Now, if you already have a primary pump and let's say you know that you like strong suction, this would be a fantastic upgrade. Or if you have a primary pump already that is not mobile or it's bigger and clunky, this is great because it's compact. So there's many reasons why I would recommend it for new moms. I hope this information helped you. We'll see you next time. Bye!